Long before a practical sewing machine was invented, many people thought about the need for a mechanical device that would imitate hand sewing and make it faster, easier, and more dependable. Nearly a century before the first hand crank machine appeared, the German inventor Charles Wiesenthal filed a patent in Great Britain describing a device that used a needle, but a working model never emerged. Thomas Saint filed a patent in 1790 describing a fastening device that used an awl to poke through leather and pull thread through the hole. Many inventors tried to find the solution. The failure was a usual result. In 1804, Thomas Stone argued that whatever device would be invented, it had to mimic hand sewing. Bartholomew Thimionnais of France made news with his invention of a chain stitch machine in 1825. But opposition and resistance caused his invention to fade away into obscurity. After the introduction of the first practical sewing machine, Walter Hunt claimed that he had invented an earlier model in 1835. However, he failed to patent or market his device. Finally, in 1846, the first practical sewing machine was invented and patented by Elias Howe. As the story goes, his wife may have actually made the breakthrough, but Elias Howe took the credit. The first sewing machine was a hand crank device that used two threads to form a lock stitch. From the top, a thread was fed through a curved needle with an eye at the pointed end. The needle would pierce through the fabric, drawing the upper thread down under the bed of the sewing device. A second thread was wound on a bobbin inserted into a shuttle, a bullet-looking device with an open end and a pointed end. The shuttle would move behind the upper needle and wrap the upper thread around the shuttle containing the lower thread. The needle would then rise, pulling the lower thread to form a knot or a lock stitch. This fantastic new invention was revolutionary. It could sew 250 stitches per minute all day long without a break, as long as someone turned the hand crank. This was equal to the production efforts of 5 expert high-speed hand sewers. And so suddenly, sewing became easier, faster, and more dependable.